Welcome to St Paul's. I'm Andrew, one of the church wardens.
And I'm Ian, the other church warden.
We are looking forward to welcoming you back in person to St Paul's. But we do have a limited number of spaces, and we're going to explain to you how that's going to work. We want people to feel safe and comfortable when they come to church. There's no hurry or pressure to come back, and we are committed to our online service as well. But things will be different, so we're just going to run through those for you. One of the first things we'd ask you to do would be to enter the churchyard via the east gate in the cross lanes. That's at the top of Staples, the higher end gate. And if you do need to queue to get in, maintain your distancing, your 2 metre distancing, to ensure that you keep a good distance apart. But you can queue along the side of the church. Now when you come to the church, you will be met by Ian. And Ian will have his hand sanitizer ready to do my hands.
Welcome.
Thank you, Ian. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Nice to see you at last.
And I better not give you a hug because we're not allowed to.
No.
Anyway, if you need to enter the church via the ramp, you come in through the ramped entrance this way and in through the side door and into the church. Other than that, you come through the main door of the church. So into the main door of the church. And at this point, you will need to put on your face mask. Everybody who comes into church will need to be wearing a face mask unless you are exempt from that. And you need to maintain physical distancing within the church building. As you come into the church building, it won't be Ian, but somebody else will be ready to greet you and ask if you will kindly give your name and telephone number for track and trace. It's Andrew Day.
Thank you very much. And how many are in your party?
Oh, 4 in my household.
Thank you very much.
Then one of our stewards, which will be in the building, will show you to a seat. Shall I come this way? Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And once you've got into your seat, we would ask you to stay put. No wandering around the church. Just stay put where you are. If you do need to use the toilets, then we'd ask you to come to the back of the church and wait at the back of the church until somebody says,
The toilet is free, you may go.
thank you very much. And I'll pop into the lid. And I can use the hand sanitizer here when I come out again. Because all that alcohol gel, all that alcohol gel's going everywhere now. Right, where did we get to? Unfortunately, in the church, there will be no singing from the congregation at this point, but only those in the worship team will be able to sing, and those who are leading the service will be able to lead the service without a mask on. As you leave the building, after the service, we'd ask people to leave from the back first. So those at the back of the church will leave the building first. Unfortunately, at this point, there is no coffee and tea going to be available and no fellowship within the church building. If you want to fellowship, you've got to go outside. As the numbers are limited, we're going to need to book seats. So if you have a church directory and you want to book a seat for the next week, you need to contact Ian on his home phone number and he will then arrange a booking for you. Call him on his home number if you have a church directory. If you haven't got a church directory and you would like to join us, you would be really, really welcome to join us. But you would need to contact the church mobile telephone number, which is 07947 153 344, leaving your name and your telephone number, and Ian will call you back and arrange a seat for you. So we look forward to welcoming you back in person, but we will continue to live stream our services, so you can stay at home in your slippers with a cup of coffee if you feel more comfortable. But we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you back to the church building soon. Bless you.